This is complex numbers. Find the real k and l, so the numbers, such that k times 3 times 2i equals l times I times minus 2 equals 5 minus 4i. So what we do is we get 3k, we're going to get minus 2ki, then we're going to get li, so I'll just change the way I write the i's so they don't get confused, and then we're going to get minus 2l, and then we're going to get 5 minus 4i. At this stage it's very important to write down what's real and what's imaginary. This is real, and that one there is real, and this is real here. These are the numbers that do not have, Luke, these are the numbers that do not have i's in them. Okay, so the equation becomes 3k minus 2l equals 5. The next thing is the equations that have i's in them are imaginary. Minus 2k plus l equals minus 4. So we're going to get minus 2k plus l equals minus 4. Has anybody got any questions about where all these come from at the moment? No? Alright. So what we're going to get next is so what happens is the real numbers equal the real numbers is the green equation, the imaginary equal the imaginary is the red equation. We need to solve this. You pick a letter to get rid of. I'm going to pick L to get rid of, okay? Because I can multiply the bottom one by 2. When I multiply the bottom one by 2, it becomes minus 4k plus 2l equals minus 8. This equation therefore then fits in very nicely here, because then you can add directly downwards, and when you add directly downwards what you're going to get is minus k, minus 2l plus 2l cancels, minus k equals minus 3, k therefore equals plus 3 when you multiply both sides by minus 1. You pick an equation to use, either the first equation or the second equation. Second equation is here, might as well use it. Minus 2 times 3, using this equation here, plus L equals minus 4. Minus 6 plus L equals minus 4. Bring the minus 6 over to your side. L equals minus 4 plus 6. L therefore must be equal to plus 2. K equals 3, L equals 2. That's that question done. Okay? Set 1 and set 2 are two numbers. Find the real number k and t such that k times set 1 plus set 2 equals 18 plus I times t plus 2. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to add set 1 and set 2 together. So we're going to get 4 minus 3i plus 5 plus 5i. When we do this, we're going to get 9 plus 2i. Once we do that, we're going to put it in. So it's going to be k times the answer, which is 9 plus 2i. Then we're going to get equals 18 times I times t, which is ti. I times 2 plus 2i. Next thing, multiply out the k. 9k equals 2 plus 2ki equals 18 plus ti plus 2i. Next thing, real and imaginary. 9k is real because it has no i's in it. 18 is real because it has no i's in it. Imaginary is 2k is imaginary, 2ki is imaginary, ti is imaginary, and 2 is imaginary. There is now two equations you have to write down. The red equation, which is 9k equals 18, and the blue equation, which is 2k equals t plus 2. Has everybody got that? 2k equals t plus 2. 9k equals 18 because they're real. K therefore is 2. 18 divided by 9 is 2. Now we know that k is 2. It's going to be 2 times 2 equals t plus 2. 4 equals t plus 2. T therefore equals 2. Okay? And that's question 13 done. May I ask, excuse me, what I did here was this. What I would have done was I would have brought the 2 over the other side, and I would have got 4 minus 2 equals t. 2 equals t is the same thing as t equals 2. So that's what I've done there. Okay, any other questions at the moment, James? Okay, question 20. Let w be 1 minus I. Express 4 over w. 4 over w is 4 divided by 1 minus I. Okay? And express it in the form where it doesn't have any fraction. How do you do this? How do you get rid of the fraction on the bottom? Multiply by what? The conjugate. Okay? So you're going to multiply top and bottom by 1 plus I and 1 plus I. Now that you've done that, 4 times 1, 4, 4 times 4i, sorry, 4 times I, 4i, 1 times 1, 1, 1 times I, plus I, minus 1, minus I times 1, minus I times minus I, oh sorry, minus I times I, minus I squared, minus bracket minus 1, plus 1. Now that you've done that, what you're going to do next is, the i's will cancel on the bottom, and what you're going to get is 4 plus 4i divided by 2. Divide that by 2 and you get 2 plus 2i. That's the answer to part 1. A and B are real numbers such that A is A times 4 over W minus B times W plus 1 equals 2 times W plus 4. Find the value of A and the value of B. Here's what I suggest you do. Okay? Now, what you do with the first part is this. You write down a list. W plus 1. W is 1 minus I. W plus 1, therefore add on a 1. So you're going to get 2 minus I. Because you have to add on 1. It's like me adding on. Okay, I know. It's 1 minus I plus 1. Plug in. Okay, 2 minus I. Okay, next thing is W plus 4. W plus 4 is going to be 1 minus I plus 4, which gives me 3 minus I. 4 over W is the answer to the first question. What did we say the answer was? The first question was again? 2 plus 2i. 4 over W is 2 plus 2i. Now guys, you got to make your list now, okay? Here's what we're doing. A. 4 over W is 2 plus 2i. Next part is minus B times W plus 1. We said W plus 1 is 2 minus I. 1 second. Yes, David. Now, here, this one here is meant to be 5 minus I because it's actually 1 plus 4, which is 5. So that's for the W plus 4. The W plus 1 is 2 minus I. Now it's going to be 2 times W plus 4, which is 5 minus I. Now 1 plus 4 is 5. 5 minus I for W plus 4. No, you're adding the 4 onto the regular number, which is 1. Okay? So guys, Gavin's asked me why don't we add the 4 onto the I? It's because it's a real number, Gavin. So 1 plus 4 is 5, and I is an imaginary number, which is minus I. Okay? Now that we're doing this, we've filled in every piece of information here. Okay? A times 2, 2A. A times 2I, 2AI. B times 2 minus 2B. Minus B times I plus BI. 2 times 5, 10. 2 times I minus 2I. Okay? What we do is what we did last time. We need to make a list, okay? Real number, real number, real number. 2A minus 2B equals 10. Imaginary number, imaginary number, imaginary number. 2a plus b equals minus 2. Now you've gotten your simultaneous equation. If we multiply the bottom by 2, we can turn it into a 2b that will cancel. So I've decided to cancel the b's. To cancel the b's, I need this to be a 2b here. Okay? So we're going to get is 4a plus 2b equals minus 4. Okay? So that's that part done there. That's me multiplying the green equation by 2. Move that aside. Now move this underneath. Okay? And now what we're going to get is they're going to cancel out, and we're going to get 6a equals 10 minus 4, which is 6. A equals 6 divided by 6 equals 1. Now we're going to substitute in 1. 2 times 1 minus 2b equals 10. 2 minus 2b equals 10. Bring the 2b to the right, 10 to the left. 2b equals 2 minus 10. Minus 8 equals 2b. b equals minus 4. Okay guys, that's it.